Hi guys. Hi. So guys, I don't know how this is actually going to work because I am trying for us to go live with the camera, which it did take me time. I'm obviously preparing so that when we actually have Dear Owamie, I've been love scammed, which is we're gonna have our first live session tomorrow, so that it can actually be working. So this is really honestly just a test run, and yeah, man, I mean, I do see that we're live, even though at this point I do not know. I did say that we're gonna be live, so I guess ninjas are gonna join in. I am using my phone, guys, to actually see what is going on, and I really honestly just wanted to have a better quality. So oh man, it really did take time. So also, please tell me if you guys can hear me. Please do tell me if you guys can hear me properly. So okay, yeah. So I hope that is going to go well, guys. I'm really honestly praying at this point. Please do tell me if you guys can hear me, because this seems to be a bit back looped. When I speak, you guys get to hear this. I think it's a few seconds later. Is the audio good? Like the quality, is the audio good? Okay, loud and clear. Because we're using the mic, guys. We're using the mic. I'm really happy that this is actually happening. It seems like the quality is actually quite good. And it's better than when I actually use my phone, my darling. And so yeah, I did actually talk to everyone or tell people on Instagram and also on TikTok that we're gonna actually be live and we're gonna be talking about Dr. Mathew, right? So guys, Dr. Mathew actually came out. So his account today actually got banned. So TikTok banned his account, and that is because it is falling under deception. Obviously he is a bogus doctor at this point, and so his account has been banned. And the jig is he got banned at the exact time that he was actually going live. So I don't know if there are people that actually went on and they reported his account and for it to actually get banned, and so it actually did, guys. So obviously at this point I really honestly just do not know, okay, this is just honestly crazy. I'm not even going to lie. For me, this is absolutely crazy. So he did then go live, and when he went live, I think he went live with a guy called, I think it's Bonga, if I'm not mistaken, as Piwe, I think. And he actually joined in with a new account, which I did go and I actually followed that account, but it seems like now the name of the account has been changed. At this point, I feel like there are people that are actually using this opportunity to gain followers on TikTok. So they're creating a lot of fake Dr. Mathew accounts, right? So at this point, I really don't even know the one that I'm following, is it his? But that is the one that with the highest followers, which is 12,000 followers at this point. But with the live, you guys were supposed to clarify, right, what is going on, because at this point I'm sure that you guys know that he actually came and not him, but vets came out and said that he didn't go to their school. The Cambridge University, which is the Cambridge International Cambridge College, allegedly said that he did not go there. I did see some people saying that was actually a fake note, so I do not know what is going on. I don't know if it's the truth or if it is a fake note. I really honestly do not know about that. And then now we also have the Department of Health in Gauteng that is actually opening a criminal case against him. And then we also have a guy that is allegedly someone that he impersonated, that is a doctor, an intern in Tembisa Hospital, that is also opening a case against him. So for some of you guys to know. But anyway, with the live that he actually did, I actually did join in. I did actually see it. It got to a point where he even got emotional, guys. But in every single thing that was going on, and single thing that he said, and every single thing that he did, he brought zero receipt. But But he stands with, like, he's a doctor. He claims that he went to vets for 6 years. Even though vets is saying, we don't know this man. And this is the part, guys, that honestly for me, I feel like I'm really truly believing now that this guy is not a doctor. At this point, he cannot talk himself out of these cases that are being opened against him. And okay. Guys, I'm so sorry, I don't mean to laugh. But Masejo Felicia says a classmate of his came forward. Apparently, he went to a special school. When you say special school, do you mean like special needs school? Like, please explain. Maiwa's case must be handed over to South African SHEM. People here can investigate is abadlali. That is so true, hey? Honestly, that is so true. But I want to actually find out, please. Masejo, please come out and please tell us. He went to a special school. What special school? Is it a school for special needs? What is the special school there that you're talking about? But anyway, he did not, guys. He did not show any proof when they asked him. Because remember, guys, there's also this case where one of the reasons that actually made everyone now start being literally shocked at what is actually going on is that Mathew has pills that he's actually selling, right? He claims that he's the youngest to own a company that has these supplements and whatever, and they are about to get sold in the UK. He was very excited about that. And right? And then on top of that, obviously, as he said, so Mathew says that Lani is not his surname, and that is why when it's being searched in the council, it's not there, because that is not his surname. He's still sticking to the same story even when it comes to vets, and obviously, like everybody, that is because those are not my legal names. When he's asked to share his legal name so that people will go and check, he refuses. That's the first part. The second part, people are actually saying bruh, but the names that are there in the system when you search for the company that is of the pills that he sells says Lani. And you guys need to remember that you cannot open a company with fake names. So you cannot open a business account. You cannot own a business or be a business administrator, or the CEO or whatever, or the owner of a company, and you are not providing your full legal name. So if those are the names, then Lani should be his surname, which if it's searched, it should be able to appear. So now he says that Lani is his mother's surname. But if it's his mother's surname, that he claims that he's using his stepbrother's names. Guys, like, the things that are happening here are absolutely crazy. I'm not even going to lie. So he did end up actually going out of the live and said he's gonna be back in 15 minutes. And this happened after he couldn't even answer what he studied. So I think that they spoke about the MD which is studied in India, which is what was written on his LinkedIn bio, which now he claims that he does not have LinkedIn. Sharp. But now when they asked him, what did you study? He could not even get MBCHB. Like, I'm not even a doctor, but I know MBCHB because I went to school with doctors and I know that's what they were studying. They call it MBCHB. He said MBBB, something like that. He said MBBD something. He could not say MBCHB. And when people now started answering like MBCHB, I also answered on the live. I was like, Chomi, say MBCHB. He said, hey, I'm going to be back 15 minutes. And people were laughing, making jokes that, oh, he's going to research. But then he never came back. I was there for a while on that live. I was waiting. He never came back. So at this point, the guy has definitely been exposed. I do not know how they're going to actually do it now. I don't know if Vets is also going to continue with seeking legal advice when it comes to him, because obviously his account has been banned. So where is he going to issue the statement and the retraction that he did not go to that school, obviously, if he did not? Things are really just no. Things are really just no. And I think that the other part again that is there is that this guy literally believes that he's a doctor. Like, and he was even emotional, guys. He was even emotional. I'm gonna actually play a video here, and then you guys can hear this.
They would go and report me for things that I say on TikTok, for things that I do on TikTok, things that have nothing to do with my job. And that affects my job. You understand? So even people who are saying, no, why don't you post your degrees? What is the point of me speaking? Because when I speak, like when I speak, nobody is interested. Like, even if I'm telling the truth, people have already made up their minds. People have already, even if I come and I show a degree, people are still going to say that, well, it's fake. Well, he photocopied it. Well, you can get it online. So what is the point of entertaining such people? Like, what is the point? As long as the necessary authorities know who I am, I'm okay with that. I am absolutely okay with it. Like, at this particular point, I honestly no longer care what people say about me on social media. Like, whether I'm appearing on television, I don't give a shit anymore, because even those people are not even coming to me and asking me what's happening. Apparently, like, I now have a Facebook, I now have this, but I've always said that I only have TikTok. Like, it's honestly frustrating. I don't want to lie. It's honestly frustrating. And
you know, like, Doc, do you know why everybody doesn't believe it? Because obviously the names you keep bringing forward, they can't confirm them. As case you going, Doc, we've engaged a lot, so don't lie any further. You know, I think.
So, yeah, man. I think that at this point, I'm seeing some of you guys actually saying that this guy is not okay. I think that honestly, there's something wrong with him. Because even when he speaks, you can actually hear that he really, truly believes that he's a doctor. He really, truly believes that he's a doctor, to a point where he's even crying. Because he believes that he's a doctor. And if everyone is coming out, Mathew, if everyone is coming out, including the varsity that you claim you went to, allegedly also the college you claim that you got your diploma from, the Department of Health is now opening a case against you. And you can literally stop all this by just one move. And that one move is you simply just showing your degrees. Why would you not do it? Because at this point, even if he's crying, guys, like, okay, Shab, I feel sorry for him, but why are you not just giving us your degrees? Like, show your degrees and end it all at this point. Because I don't believe that if he had that degree, he would not, he would not actually, like, be putting it out there. At this point, what does he have to lose? He's on the papers, he's being called the bogus doctor, he's this and this, and the way that he's choosing to go about this issue, if honestly he is a doctor, and if honestly he is a doctor, and then he has to go and practice. If you met a Dr. Mathew in hospital, guys, would you really be comfortable for him to actually treat you? I wouldn't. After all this, no, I wouldn't. Honestly, I'm not even going to lie. I would not feel comfortable whatsoever. Like, I would definitely say no. But if only he can just go ahead and actually show his degree, I think that this could easily just be avoided. But at this point, I think that as much as he's saying that he doesn't care what people on TikTok say, he's on TikTok crying, so he clearly does care. And sir, the only thing that we need is like, your proof. Like, just bring out your degree. You don't have to show us your ID number. You don't have to show us anything. You just have to bring out your proof of which is your ID. Which is your degree. Maybe, your graduation pictures, and your number. Like, because those things are made public. So I don't understand why he really honestly is not doing it. So I'm gonna be answering some of the questions that I'm seeing here. Disiko says, I feel sorry for people who believe in him to a point that they consumed his products. It really honestly is sad, you guys. It really honestly is sad, because as I said on TikTok, there are people that literally took his medication simply because they believe that he's a doctor. That is the only reason why they actually did. So this really honestly is something that is very, very sad. Someone was asking if he's gay. From what I know, yes, he is gay. And then Tabiseng says, or maybe he should have he shouldn't have went this far to try and prove himself. We also have people who call themselves life coaches but never studied for such. I feel for him. I think that in this case it's quite different, because guys, being a doctor is no joke. You literally have people's lives in your hands, and so yeah, he is definitely compromising the profession. And then there's someone out there that is gonna be taking these pills, maybe having high blood or something. For me, one thing that I can tell you guys, obviously after having gone to medical school, even though I wasn't doing medicine but I was doing big hair, is that I've never come across any pill that does not have any side effects. That's me. I've never. Other side effects are minimal. Other side effects, they do take long to actually present themselves. But from what I know, every pill will have some side effects one way or another. And so for him to say that his pills, some cover, guys, were completely 100% zero side effects, I was like, ciao. Okay, if Jubi is a doctor, Jubi is a doctor. So Masako is back and saying that special school for slow kids. I don't even want to laugh, Shem, at this point. I'm not laughing at the special school for slow kids. I'm laughing at us. So Malago says it's a mental or identity issue at the core of this. Love you, sis. You encourage me. Thank you so much, Vanilla. But if they're saying that allegedly Mathew is actually from a special school for slow kids, that would explain why he does not have matric, as he says. I don't know what to say anymore, guys. I honestly do not know what to say at this point. This is honestly complete. What Masako is saying, apparently they did handwork and he did welding. Shame. I feel for him. Maybe he's still gonna prove he's a doctor. But for me, guys, the thing is, at this point, okay, Shab, let's say that he went to the school slow kids. How does he have all this knowledge that he has? Because yes, I do get that there are times that he got information wrong, but at most times he was very convincing that he's a doctor. He has to be sorry. So okay, Buitumalo is saying my family friend sis bought the pills and she only took about 4. She's so worried about her life. But he believes he's a doctor. No, he does. He honestly does. But he can actually get away with this one if he simply just says, if he plays the insanity card. At this point, let them just take him to Vetkobis a little bit. I would take Vetkobis for maybe 3 months than actually do jail time 5 years. No ways. I would take Vetkobis anytime. I'll be like, where am I? Who is it? And then go to Vetkobis. About there's no way. Because I'm not going to jail. Like, what do you mean? I identified as a doctor. I'm not going to jail. Ninja, did you see the spelling errors on his pack of pills. No ways. I didn't see the spelling errors. What I saw was the barcode. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Guys, Nizofa. I saw the barcode. I'm telling you. Special, also going to an ELSN school doesn't mean you can't obtain your grade 12. Special kids are quite smart, hey? He was on a live with P-Way, and the lady who was his schoolmate came on. So basically, guys, I know that kids that go to special school needs, they can actually obtain grade 12. However, I know that there are those that they actually do a different course, okay? They don't do like, the school the normal way. So I don't mean to sound insultive or anything. I was just simply saying that I know a lot of kids that went to special school and they didn't get like your grade 12. Do you understand? They do get something that is almost equivalent, your N and whatever your levels and stuff. But I've not seen those that go to special needs. And okay, there are schools that do, but I know that if it's a matter of maybe you're just a bit slow, they do other provisions, okay? So basically that is that. I know that there are kids that they do get grade 12, but then again, as I'm saying, I'm talking about him because he says that he does not have a matric. So okay, Buitumela says I'm gonna send them to you. You must have a feed on it. Please do. If he's going, Keitumetsi says if he's going to court, then he will come up with proof. Otherwise, he's going to jail. That is absolutely true, you guys. That is 1,000% true. Why isn't he backing down though? Boy. It's called YouTube graduates. Our guys, leave us alone. We are YouTube graduates. It's fine. Lol, act crazy. That is the only way. At this point, acting crazy is the only thing that makes sense right now for him, in my opinion, But I don't think that he needs to act any further. Like, he just needs to continue being the way that he is, crying and everything and saying, I'm a doctor. And when they say produce your qualifications, what is the point? Because even if I show you, you won't believe me. You will say I just printed it from the internet. You should go ahead and say that even to the judge. And I think that they will just send him straight to vet copies without any worries, So yeah. I think that acting crazy, he just has to continue the way that he is. Dululu is the only way at this point, That's for me. Vanessa says, the way I trusted that boy. I also trusted that boy, guys. I also trusted that boy. I feel so stupid. I feel so dumb cop. How he even lies about his birthday as well as his brother's is just not on. Lies are dangerous. At this point, I really don't know if he thinks that he can explain himself out of this. Because remember, guys, the first time he explained himself out of it, I think even the second time he explained himself out of it, but that was because Twitter had not gotten a hold of this story. The moment that Twitter came in, it was chai. It was chai, honey, because Twitter does not play. Black Twitter is like the devil of social media, especially South African Twitter. Just forget about it. Okay? Forget about it. Same birthday as his brother, his stepbrother, different year. That's a lot going on. Mathew can lie. Guys. Mathew can lie, don't forget. Kanyisita says, as a clinical dietitian, I lost respect for him when I noticed how he still gave wrong nutrition advice and called dietitians dramatic when he was corrected. Signs have always been there, Shem. Signs have definitely always been there, and he always got away with it by saying, I'm a doctor. Like, he has studied above nutritionists, psychologists, and pharmacists. Like, he knows what he's talking about because he's a doctor. Turns out he ain't. If he's not a doctor, then he really needs a doctor because he needs one. He needs one that also specialized in psychology. He needs one that is a psychiatrist. He definitely needs one, Shibubamke. He needs one. I can't believe this Ateba Queen Ninja. Hey, Ziabuya. How was he an intern for HJH? Was he not vetted? But I don't know. Helen Joseph Hospital, right? I don't know. Is he even a doctor? Because the Department of Health is claiming that he would actually gain access by pretending to be a doctor, and then he would just walk around the corridors pretending to be a doctor, and then making the TikToks like as if he's a doctor. But he was not. That's what the department is saying. Unless if the department does not want to say that, okay, he was employed with fake documents, because it knows that it would definitely receive heat and a lot of it. So at this point, I really honestly just do not know. But I don't know if he was practicing. That's what I've said. But the statement that came out said that he gained entry or access pretending to be a doctor, and then he would walk around the corridors actually just what do they call this? He would walk around the corridors pretending to be a doctor. So I don't know. I really honestly don't know. South Africa is a movie shame. South Africa, he film about besta part 2. I saw someone saying Mathew besta maguduman. That's crazy. This is why I don't have a TikTok account. What Dululu nonsense is this? When I tell you that Dululu is the way, be Dululu until you are successful. Lulu, I don't know, you guys. Guys, I really like him as a person. Am I naive for wishing that somehow he would just prove everyone wrong for this sake? No, you're not a bad person, my love. Wendy, I don't see anything wrong with that. I also hope that he can actually come out and give us, documents. And he is a doctor, because if he's not, then it's really honestly sad, because it means that for the past how many years now, he was living this dream of him being a doctor, and then now high chances are, if he's not, he might actually come out and have what do they call this, a criminal record, so it would honestly be very sad. I hope that he is a doctor. I remember a lady once was a nurse for years and practiced. Did she not have a qualifications? She was a fake nurse. Was she getting paid? At this point, he just needs to comply. He is a first-time offender. With good behavior, he will be out in no time. You can actually get away with community service. That is if he never practiced. But if he actually practiced, trust and believe, it would actually, they are not gonna let him go. But if it was just, the internet, maybe they might. I don't know. But the problem again is that he was selling, medication, and claiming that, he's a doctor. So yeah. So how was he making money, guys? But guys, and I'm not trying to be rude. Looking at Mathew, does Mathew look like he's moneyed? Please tell me, does Mathew look like he's moneyed? Because for me, he doesn't look like he's moneyed. I think that the pills that he's been selling, obviously a lot of people were buying because they were like, this is a doctor. So I think that maybe he was getting the money from there. I don't believe that he bought the car. So maybe someone that has some idea can go ahead and communicate down below. Guys, this guy looks like someone's bummer's toxic ex. I don't know who that is. Auntie, I just grabbed whatever scrubs and just wore them. The naive, my lord. Like, from where? From where are you just grabbing scrubs? From where? Imagine spending money to go walk around corridors and no dololo income. Yeah, but that was not a lot. Mathew always made his content from the comfort of his room. Okay, so it wasn't a lot. I'm sure maybe he used to batch film. He would batch film, maybe he would change scrubs or whatever, but he would make different videos. And I guess maybe that was like just him, I think he would batch film if he went to the hospital, but he would always film at his house. But that nurse did not have metric. It was all over the news as well. Ciao. At this point, I will even save going to these doctors, guys. I'm up in China at 0331 cause I'm like, yo, what in the medicine industry is going on here? Dr. Nandipa Tabobesta is this. I tell you, my dear, from China. It's crazy. I wonder why did he not lie low after he was reported for the first time if he knew he was a forster. But I suppose fame got to him. Fame definitely got to him. And one thing about it is that what I did not like about him was he definitely wanted to make other people feel, I'm a doctor, I have money, and this and this. And I think that's why he actually gained so much attraction to him. Because from what we know, guys, doctors are so busy. Claire. Doctors are very, very busy. So why is he always on TikTok? And why are you always at home? You know, this story will be a lesson for others. I hope it will be taken seriously. Me too. Cha asoze DOHO's Department of Health owes us answers. If you look deep into his TikTok videos, there's one with injections, meaning there are people who might have died in his hands, and we wouldn't know how legit he is. That is very true. He doesn't look moneyed at all with his wardrobe background for every video. Danko. Okay, so I don't think that the guy is making bank. Matt Undipotile, I don't want to lie. I remember him posting a video stating that he doesn't want to take videos at work. Yes, he did. But obviously that was a great cover up because he knew that he doesn't have any work. But I think that definitely is not working there. Because if he was, he would have at least had one video in the office. You know? Like sitting in the office like how other doctors do. I think he would have had one video at least in the office, of the hospital. But it was always in the corridors, which shows you that, yeah, he definitely must have been gaining entrance, lying that he's a doctor and then walking around in scrubs. It's giving Zimbabwe. Broke this one. I mean, I don't like calling people broke. Unless if you've done something really horrible to me and you're talking about my pockets, but he doesn't look moneyed to me. That's all. He doesn't look doctor moneyed. Okay, obviously he's not, I don't think that he's like broke, but he does not look moneyed, like doctorish moneyed to me. Is he even HIV? Is his story about suing his ex even true? You're this guy. Guys, I don't believe. Looking at that story, he claimed that he got over 600,000 rands. What did he do with that money, guys? What did he do with that money? Does it look like someone that received 600,000 rands? That is also a doctor on top of that? Like, imagine guys having a whole 600,000 that comes at the same time, and then you're having all this money that comes in every month. He doesn't look it. And again, when it comes to him saying that he's HIV positive, so this is the part that I actually am confused. If you guys go to some of his videos, he claims that when he was younger, I guess maybe a year ago, I don't know, and people were saying that is he even positive, he claimed that he had to do a test online, right? However, he has claimed that he has always been on medication. And if you're on medication and you're taking your medication well, one thing I can tell you is that the home test does not detect that you're HIV positive. So I'm gonna go ahead and educate you guys a little bit. Even though now I dropped out, at least I have some information. So if you are going to do the home test, most of the time, if you are undetectable because of you've been taking your medication proper, it's not going to detect. The only way that they're going to be able to know that you're actually HIV positive is if you actually go to the lab and then they take your blood and send them through the lab. That's when it will come back and show that yes, this person is HIV positive. But with the home test, someone can be positive but they're drinking their medication proper and it will say negative, right? Sharp. So how was Mathew detectable to a point where the home test would actually show him as HIV positive if he was on his medication and not defaulting? So that's the only part about this whole HIV thing that I do not know. But I don't want to talk on his health, but I'm just saying that to me, that honestly does not make sense. Okay. At this point, I am Owamie. I am the blogger about. I will get away with it. Foot him now. You, Mara Mathew. He really said that to us, eh? I am the blogger they blog about. Messi, I think he didn't lay low because he actually believes he's a doctor. He needs psychiatric help. Dissociation is real. I also think so as well. I do feel sorry for him. I think so as well. I think that he definitely is Delulu. His story on Unpacked with Tablet touched my heart so much, but I'm even skeptical, was that story even real? I'm literally feeling betrayed by this doctor. I think you should say by this Mr. Hey, because the Department of Health is saying that Zezu knows not this man. I mean, Joe guys, at some point few years back, we had a woman give birth to 10 babies and the babies disappeared like they were never born. Anything is possible in South. But was that story 10 years ago? The Tembisa 10. Was it even true? What happened to that guy who was a fake sign language interpreter? So, I do not know. Guy kept on. South Africa is a joke. South Africa is a joke, guys. South Africa is a joke. It's his pills being in UK for me. Like the successful businessman he is. Guys, can someone who knows him or his family clarify this? He was sounding confused on POS Live. The moderator was trying to ask valid questions, but he dodged the questions. He did. Because what is he going to do, guys? What is he going to do? Because people are saying bring forth the degrees. Are they there? He claimed that he was not going to give his number there. I don't know if it's his personal number. He was claiming that he's not going to give. But he said that he was going to give it on radio. So I was like, but if you're going to go on radio and give, you might as well give to TikTok, because, sorry, the TikTok people are the ones that are supporting you. It makes no sense, guys. It makes no sense for me. It makes no sense, honestly. But anyway, he might have paid the fake qualifications with that 600,000. He definitely might have. But at the end of the day, I mean, come on. Vets has come out and said we don't know him. So this man is unknown. Okay. Unknown. Tembisa 10 original story October 2021. That's what I know. That it's not something that happened 10 years ago. I know that this is something that actually happened not so long ago. So okay. And paid for products he's selling now. Wow. Wow. Batong Ninja Shushu. He identifies as a dog band. He does. He identifies as a doctor. And I think that this is where you can actually see the hypocrisy of our community right now. If let me not go ahead and talk about this, because at the end of the day they will say that I'm being somehow. I can identify as a man right now. I can identify as I don't have any pronouns. You should start calling me them. And society is expected to actually abide by that. But when a man identifies as a doctor, they do not take him as a doctor, Njani, because whatever you identify with, you are that. Isn't it? So they're doctor-phobic. They're definitely doctor-phobic at this point. I'm still waiting for that radio interview. I've been searching since morning. I feel betrayed. One thing I can go ahead and tell you guys is that I also waited for it. That's the first part. The second part is that it's gonna go live at 6 p.m. There was no live. Trust and believe, I was sitting waiting and looking. It was not there. I did not see it. So at this point, I'm just like, I feel scammed, Gebandla. I feel scammed. Aibo, I hope he is in a safer place. As a country, we need answers. I hope that he comes back a stronger man. with answers and receipts. Queen Ninja, preach the gospel. No, I'm being honest. I am being honest. At this point, I can come here and say, hi guys, my name is John. And I identify as a man. And if you do not call me John, you is homophobic. Or, yeah, you are basically just transphobic something. You are phobic. You are something phobic. And everyone is expected to call me John. And everybody is expected to call me he. Whether I have beards or not, whether I still continue to wear my wigs, none of anybody's business. You are supposed to call me he because I identify as that. But when I say I identify as a doctor and I want to go into the hospital without a degree and I want to work and I want to make that money, they refuse. So these people know what exactly goes down because no. What? He identifies. You know? Honestly. Hi, Bomara. Disego are your English these days, Ninja. Clap hands. I know you are complimenting, but you don't have to tell new people that my English was bad. Can't the king go away? I want you to have passed from the English. Hi, Ninja. Can't the hear? We have got people from TikTok that are new here. Please. Thank you. This identification child needs receipts. Honestly, I'm telling you because it makes no sense. If right now I say I identify as a billionaire or as a millionaire and I go to FNB and I say, hey, can I please have 1 million? I identify as a millionaire. They're not going to give me that million. So why are they choosy and picky over what is it that we can actually say? So you all are jealous of Dr. Ya social media. Your social media makes scammers. True, 1,000%. Hello, them Owamie, you are the funniest blogger they blog about. Thank you, Andy. Can't he just say he was acting on TikTok like he was playing a character for entertainment? Wouldn't he get away with lying that way? I think that he would not. At this point, I don't know. Yeah, guys, at this point, I really honestly don't know. The problem is he was selling medication. I think that's if he was just talking, then he would say I was playing a character, sure. But now the problem is he took it a step further and he was selling and he was also making money out of that. So I don't think that they're gonna actually, I don't think that they're gonna actually take it very light. The way he was so confident, I remember Capitec Bank once had to attend to Dr. Mathew fast because they did not want bad publicity. Guys, we should honestly ask Capitec, is Capitec okay? Because did people not come for Capitec? Yeah. Hey, Sana, there is no coming back for him. At this point, even TikTok banned him. Shushu, yeah, TikTok did ban him. Shushu, honestly. I do hope that, they're gonna, I don't know. The fact that he continued to scam us even after failing to pronounce medical terms still baffles me. And then coming home here with a stethoscope that was worn backwards, forward. Ciao. Let him turn around and say it was a character like Nomatriquency, lol. I mean, definitely. Say it was a character. Melinda, he can't because he stole someone's identity using someone else's name, Zangazo or something. Sorry, Zingazo or something. Plus, he's selling products that can cause harm on one's health. Guy is deep in trouble. Okay? He really honestly is. She identifies as a dog. Tahin actually can win the case in America. WTF. I mean, he had no disclaimers. That is true though. He had no disclaimers. Why is it got TikTok? But even that stethoscope is tired of being around him. Guys, Maranati is dumb as a country. I see dumb shem. Cause nami I'm dumb because I believed. Njani, guys, why is somebody walking around with a stethoscope in the streets? No matter where he was, even in his room, even in his house, guy was here. Like, okay, what is he trying to hear with, guys? That's the part where when I saw, I was like, how are guys? No. This was him. Hi guys, Dr. Mathew here. I've been tagged in this video and I need, like, guys, please make it make sense. Like, ungathi screamer, guys. How was I domkop? I thought my ex made me domkop for the last time. Mind you, Dr. Mathew. Hi. Kanje. How? How did we not see S account? Like the day this happened, we should have all been like, you are fake. That is the day we should have all said, you are fake. That is it. Because at this point, it makes no sense. No, I refuse. No. But he just needs to tell people that he is a stage doctor on TikTok. Yo, mamelo, 80 rand stethoscope exit. Cha, at this point, I should also go get one. TikTok is not fair. They allowed him as a doctor. We need answers. Let him answer for all the things he did. I guess at this point, TikTok is also just trying to save his reputation. And he did also break their TikTok guidelines, guys, impersonating someone that is actually even illegal. So it's not allowed there. He should have sold his pills and humbled himself. The whole stitching people fighting Libat exactly. Wabon. He brought so much attention to himself because of that. Alicia, right now, happy we want answers. That's true. Emergency responses. As a whole country, we need an apology. We didn't deserve this humiliation. No, we did not. Queen Ninja, why was he fighting people? I think because this guy literally believed that he's a doctor. He also looked at himself like he's better than everyone. That's the part that I actually got from him. He used to think that he's better. For me, in my opinion, this is what I saw, because he would actually tell people like, do you really think that I'm out here fighting for these pills, whatever? Do you know how much money I make? I'm a doctor. So I think that it was honestly that thing, and he really honestly truly do believe that he is actually a doctor. So that's the sad part. SA is beating their Yahoo boys in international news. Lol, I'm screaming. It is, guys. Even Mathew landed call American TikTok. And I'm just like, damn. Whew. Our whole country fooled by a slow learner. Nakhumutso, you don't have to say that. You do not have to say that, please. You do not have to say that. Wow. Remember how that doctor who used to wear clothes like those guys on the streets was crucified? Meanwhile, he was a real doctor, medical doctor who went to school for years. Yes, he did. And from what I heard, I think that he was even upgraded. Oh, guys. Ooh. Okay, my battery is almost dying. So I actually need to connect it. I need to connect the battery of my laptop so that we can continue. As I told you guys, I'm so proud of the fact that we're able to actually stream, you know. Honestly, I'm really just so happy and proud, because I had to learn a lot of this stuff today. So I'm very confident that tomorrow's episode of Dear Owamie, I've Been Love Scammed is gonna go without any hinge. Okay, I'm super excited for that one tomorrow. People are gonna be calling in. You do not want to miss it. It's gonna come up at 7 p.m. because 9 is actually quite late. So yeah, man, that's what we're actually going to do. So I actually need to answer this, guys. Baby, I'm live, but they can't see you. Don't worry, I'll call you. So basically, yes, guys, I'm so sorry for that. Yeah. So yep, watching from US and he is trending. Matthew made it to America, guys. Matthew made it to America. So Kabangala says, Queen Ninja, did you change your lights? No. I actually it's the same lights, but remember we're live, so we're using a streaming software. The quality is not gonna be the same, I think. So that's basically it. He doesn't need to act crazy. He really is not okay. That is so sad. I think so too. And you're sure how I'm feeling about all this. This is new pandemic. It is new pandemic. It is a new pandemic. South Africa is America. He knew it. Ninja. The way you just blushed. I will, guys. Stop it. Stop it. Remember we're live. I was not scheduled to be live, but since I actually did everything and it worked, I was like, let's go live. So yeah. It's a whole trend there. Wow. Very why uri kappa or they can't see you. No face, no case. Okay. Identify as. Was he making money while faking being a doctor? Yes, he was making money. So he would sell the pills and he would tell people that, you know, he's a doctor. So people believed him. And so I think that if not for the fact that he was actually caught now, he would have made serious bank, because he even has new products that are coming, you know. And people believed him because he's a doctor, kaloko, you know. Hey, sorry, doc, but I think he must just find a way to enroll with MBCHB. There's still time. I think that is also still young. If he starts now, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So by the time he's my age, he could be doing his final year. And then, you know, the following year, he can actually be a doctor. He was also trending in the UK this morning. Guys, that is because he claimed that his pills are going to be sold in the UK. So, of course, he is going to trend over there. Wow. But you can't focus, son. Guys, I couldn't let umuntu wami nje just ignored. He didn't know that I'm going to be going live. This was not planned. So, shame. I can't make someone's child suffer, guys. Allow JS breathe. Okay. But anyway, but I doubt he bought that iPhone 15. We need proof of that. Guys, the quality of his videos, is it giving iPhone 15? Is it even giving iPhone 12? Is it? Because now I don't see it. Pills and what? Okay, so Tasha, it was pills and like pills. Basically, he also had other products that were supposed to come out. That's what I know. I mean, I followed him, but I wasn't like a religious follower. He would obviously give advice when it comes to medications and stuff. So yeah. Oh, you said pills about what? Okay, so pills, they were supposed to be like belly busters. So if you have got mkaba, then they're gonna bust the mkaba and you're gonna have a flat tummy. So I mean, you know, Tasha, he's trending in the UK. I saw that too this morning, Mara. Yo, what do you think will happen with him via Cambridge? I don't know. I mean, at this point, even if they choose to go and open a case against him, they will just have to join the queue, because seems like everybody's opening a case against him, you know. So yeah. I'm glad I didn't buy his products. Me too. No, he can just move to America and make bag. How? How would he make bag for America? Please tell us so that Lina can move to America and make bag. Let's talk about baby. No. America, no. Never that. iPhone what? Never that. That's a ninja. Never that. Never that game Dagaba worship. Never that. Me, I didn't see the quality of iPhone 15, not even iPhone 11 over there. So yeah. So if he is really taking his business seriously, then why is he not issuing receipts? Because what are the chances that people would buy in after this saga? Exactly. So even if he was to now come with the documents and present, would you still buy anything from him? No. Not even if they can come. Even if vets can come out and say, hey, he actually did school here. We did find him. I ain't buying anything from him at this point. No. But since he's allegedly from a slow learner school, he automatically doesn't qualify for medical school. Are you serious? Are you serious? Wow. America is the home of con artistry. He would fit in over there. Let me tell you, the way he was flashing that iPhone, maybe he used Nunuki's money. Wait, he bought an iPhone? I didn't see. If he did, congratulations, I mean, I'm still using my 12 Pro Max. This is my 12 Pro Max. I don't see myself changing. Unless if they come with something that I would really, really like maybe that is different. I feel like this is 12, 13, 14, 15. I feel like it looks almost the same. So I'm just like, nah. But if they actually come with one that maybe has a different design at the back and the things are just unique, I think I might actually buy. But until then, we are here, Mtakabawo, we are here. He can move to Tanzania once. He should go to Bester and ask for the connections. But the problem is Bester the best person? I don't think so, because he got caught. People must stop taking whatever. That is true, hey? That is honestly true. A lady on TikTok live said she went to school with Mathew and he didn't obtain a matric once. It's a school for slow learners. Yo, eh? But I must say, he did a wonderful job destigmatizing HIV. That is true. He did do that. He's beyond Dululu, beyond overboard and above, okay? But anyway, ninjas, I think that, yeah, the live was quite nice. I really enjoyed it. I'm really happy that, I actually did go live fully. And I think that it's almost an hour, if I'm not mistaken, that we have actually been live and we actually used the camera and the quality and the audio. I'm so excited. Do not forget, guys, that tomorrow at 7 p.m. we are having an episode of Dear Owamie, I've Been Love Scammed. And I'm going to have ninjas calling in, or rather, I'm going to have you guys actually send your stories before, so that I can be able to call you guys, so that we will avoid that thing where someone will be talking and the ninjas will be calling, so that, it will be like that. Though I call you and then, I'll know how many people that I'm actually going to be talking to. I'm seeing someone saying that, he better not commit suicide. I also pray for that. I don't think that he's okay. I think that he's also going through a lot right now. And I do think that they should actually take him to vet copies fast, because I do also fear for his safety at this point. I mean, it's a lot of people that are actually coming out, It's a lot of people that are coming out and they're coming for him. So I honestly do hope that, so yeah, but baby girl, tell us more about the slow learners. Slow learner. No. It's nothing to laugh about, obviously. It's crazy that he fooled all of us, obviously, but the guy has gas. The fact that he is still brave enough to defend himself and is not willing to back down. Yes, please attend to JS. Good night, ninja. Thank you. He scammed Nunuki. Who is Nunuki, guys? Who is Nunuki? Wait. Let me search on TikTok first. Who is Nunuki? Nunuki. Okay. Nunuki. Oh, I'm seeing her now. How was she scammed? So for some of you guys that do not know, I'm gonna maybe try. I hope that the camera is going to be able to show. But this is the nunuki that comes forth when I do nunuki. This is her. I'm trying. So that's her. So I don't know how she got scammed, but I'm sure maybe a ninja can explain. But I've been saying you're the whole day. Yeah. So again, guys, one thing that I can say is that some of you guys are laughing, saying that this guy is a slow learner. He went to slow learner people's school, but he came and he scammed fast people. Guys, this guy was posted on the Department of Health main page because actual doctors that went to school and people that work for the Department of Health sent in videos, but he won. And his was the one that was selected to get shared. Right? Number 2, he managed to sell pills to people that you guys consider fast. And he was someone that whenever there was any medical condition that came up, people would tag him. Dr. Mathew, tell us about this one. The first people that you guys are talking about. At this point, Mina, I won't lie. I'm asking myself, what is this thing of being fast? Because Oxalaya, this fastness is not doing anything for us. But it's a scam. I'd rather join the slow people then. Because no ways. The fast people are losing. At this point, the fast people are losing. They are losing this one. Hey, but I couldn't say what I wanted to say because the Chinese government blocked me. Oh, from TikTok. Is it from TikTok, ne? But even this, I had to change my VPN. I'm so sorry, man, my love. Yo, China seems tough, eh? You people are slow. Tasha, you don't understand. Maybe you're not from South Africa, but we are not slow here. We're very fast. The problem is just that, hey, I don't know. Amanda, true. What did Amanda say? Let me see. I'm not seeing what Amanda said. But he started a crowdfunding for Nunuki and then blocked her allegedly. My goodness. Yeah. I'm not laughing. Huh? So, I remember he commented on the video. Yeah, that girl who lost her daughter, who was bitten by a dog. He was giving advice on rabies. He scammed top learners, yo. He did. This story keeps getting crazier, and like, what's going on in South Africa? A lot is going on, guys. A lot is honestly going on. A lot is going on. Ciao. A lot is going on. This is crazy. This is actually really crazy. We haven't even finished the Tower Besta saga and now guys, imagine the craziness that would actually happen if Mathew was actually arrested and had to appear in court. That would actually be crazy. What's the minimum jail time vele aske ufundele ejele uba ngu girl. So I think that they said it's up to 5 years. So I guess somewhere in between those years. Our Mathew is a professional scammer. I don't want to say, but it's not looking good. Okay, it's not looking good whatsoever. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. I have a feeling that if I continue reading you guys' comments, we're not going to leave. But anyway, I do have to say thank you guys so much for joining me today. I know that it's quite late, but you guys actually came and you were consistent throughout. I cannot tell you guys how much I love you, honestly. You guys are literally my family, my friends. I love you from the bottom of my heart. So I think that, yeah, I'm gonna definitely see you guys tomorrow. There's gonna be videos tomorrow because I'm gonna film right now to make sure that you guys get videos. Just to give you guys a sneak preview, we're gonna talk about Mini Jamini because there's something I have to say. We're gonna talk about Miss Mops finally because you guys have been in my DMs. We are going to still talk about Dr. Mathew, or rather Mathew. The live is definitely going to be saved, so do not worry about it. If you didn't watch the whole of it, you are gonna watch it from the beginning. So I will make sure that the live is actually saved. And so yeah, there's gonna be a lot that is actually going to happen tomorrow as well. So the one that I'm more excited for is the live. Okay, dear Owamie, I've been love scammed. Finally, it's gonna be happening just like this live, and I'm gonna have ninjas call in. That's why I made sure that I was testing the equipment so that the microphone is working properly, so that you guys will hear the stories like on HD. So if you're a scammer out there, don't worry. We're not going to mention your name. No one's name is going to be mentioned. I don't want anyone's name. The only thing we need is the trick so that my girls out there can stay woke, because bayani scammer, bafana guys, bayani scammer, andiko happy. Andiko happy. Okay. Baritasia, are you ever going to talk about your face peel? I am, guys. I am going to talk. When I make a video and show you guys the products and explain everything will make sense. I promise. Do not worry. You guys should trust me. You'll understand why it took so long. But anyway, I do love you, my ninjas. Stay blessed. And I will see you guys in my next upload. Yay! A first successful stream. I'm so happy. You guys don't understand the mess that is going on here with all this, the what do they call this? With all the cords and everything. So I'm really happy that we actually did it. I love you, ninjas. Stay blessed. And I will see you guys in my next upload. Mwah.